What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CrossFlix, brought to you by Cross Platforms, where we talk about movies and TV across all different genres. Today, I'm going to be going over a couple of the movies that I saw this past weekend. So, let's get to it. So I saw 3 movies over this weekend, and what I saw was Sonic, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Ambulance. Today, I'm going to be giving a little review on all 3, and the order that I go on is the order in which I like the most. I like them all, so don't think I don't dislike any of them. I did like them all. But I'm just going to go in my least favorite to my favorite of the 3, and then my reasons as to why. So the first movie I'm going to talk about is Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is actually one of the ones on my top 10 most anticipated movies for the year, and that's because I genuinely enjoyed the first one when I didn't expect to. I put this at number 3 out of the 3 that I saw because I don't know a lot about Sonic. I just remember playing the video games when they had them inside of McDonald's. I don't think I ever actually owned a Sonic video game, maybe on the DS or something, but I was never into Sonic, so I always liked it when I played it, but I never went out of my way to play it, if that makes any sense. So, with liking the first movie as much as I did, I was actually really looking forward to the second movie and what they had to offer, and all bringing in all the new characters. Essentially, I don't know any of the characters, so it's kind of cool going into this thing fresh, but that's also the thing that sucks and why it puts it at number 3, because there's a lot of stuff that hardcore Sonic fans, I'm sure, will love. And it makes them like this movie even more so than the first one. I personally like the first one better. The main reason is because this Sonic 2 is a little bit longer, and I feel like they kind of hindered it. I feel like there's a few different moments where a good 3 to 5 minutes could be cut out from that moment. And all those little time frames, all those little times add up and make the biggest difference. So that's my biggest downfall to it. And then also just because I personally don't know a lot about the universe. So that kind of, it didn't make me not excited to see the next one. I definitely am looking forward to seeing the next one. And during the post-credit scene, I recognized who the person was, but I didn't know the person. So that's what I mean when I don't know enough about the universe to be overly excited for it, but I'll still be excited for the third one. I like this second one. I like the first one better, but that's not to say I didn't like the second one, if any of that makes any sense. I'll give this movie an 8 out of 10. Coming in at number 2, we have Ambulance. Ambulance is a movie that I enjoyed so much more than I thought I would. It is a typical Michael Bay movie with nothing but explosions and bad dialogue and car chases, but it's a lot of fun. Even usually the bad dialogue will make these actors look like bad actors, and every single one of these 3 actors, along with everybody else in the movie, with as bad of a dialogue that they have, they delivered it in such a way that it wasn't bad at all. There's sometimes we're oh my god, that's stupid, but it's so stupid that it's funny. And Jake Gyllenhaal kills it in this role. So it was so much fun. It was a 2-hour car chase movie that honestly didn't stop. As soon as it started going, its slow moments didn't feel like slow moments. And if it ever did, it picked right back up right away. So that was a lot of fun. And I'll definitely buy the movie when it comes out. A lot of times, if it's on streaming, I'll just wait till the movie goes on sale. But I'll definitely buy this movie when it comes out. It's so much fun. I will watch it multiple times. What I like most about Jake Gyllenhaal's character, aside from the fact that he just steals the show, he's kind of a loony. But he's a lunatic in the way almost like how Jake Gyllenhaal was in Nightcrawler. But in this way, he's a lunatic because he loves the thrill of robbing banks. He's not doing it for greed like he did in Nightcrawler or for money. He does it for money, but you could just tell he does it for the adrenaline, the rush. And that's what elevates the character so much. And honestly, it also elevates everybody else as well in the movie. He steals the show. And he doesn't necessarily carry the team or carry the movie because they all do a really good job. But he's definitely a standout. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much you can say about it. It's a very Michael Bay movie, like I said before. Explosions, cars, chicks, and bad dialogue. But I thought it was executed in a way that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to watch it again. So for my personal ranking, I'll give this movie an 8 out of 10. And coming in at number 1 for my favorite movie I watched this weekend is a movie that was also in my top 10, and it delivered. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. This movie is something that I've been excited about for quite a while. When I saw the trailer for it in Spider-Man No Way Home, I was like, oh man, that looks cool. And every time I saw the trailer, I just kept getting more and more excited to watch it. It's a very cool multiverse movie, and multiverse is going to be the next thing where everybody wants to do it. And luckily, this movie is coming in kind of at the middle time to where people are finally starting to understand really what a multiverse is or could be, instead of it being like first one and then everybody being like, what is this? It's weird. So it is definitely a weird movie, but it's also a really good movie. And not only is it a good multiverse movie, it's just a good story. And the message behind the story, I'm not going to give away because there's multiple ones, but the message in the movie is beautiful. And the way it's executed is well executed. Like I said with Ambulance, when this movie starts, it doesn't stop. But when it does, that's when the beauty of the story gets captured within the characters. And you really feel what they feel. And it was so much fun to watch. If you can, go watch it, because right now it's losing a ton of money at the box office. So definitely watch it in theaters, because it's worth watching in theaters. It's a really good movie. Go into it expecting a little bit of weirdness. Not going to lie. There's a lot of stuff that happened that I didn't expect. But it was funny. Somehow it worked. And it was a really fun time. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. And also, I mean, I know it's only April, but I'd mark it as the best movie of the year that I've seen so far. So that's it for today. Those are my little quick reviews on a couple movies that I saw this weekend. I'm going to be doing something new where at the start of the week, either Monday or Tuesday, I'll be talking about upcoming movies that are coming out later in the week that I'm excited for, or that I'll probably see. And then if I don't see it, I'll just talk about it eventually when I see it. But a video will be coming out on that tomorrow. Just be a quick little 1-2 minute video, nothing crazy. That does it for me for today. So I'll see you guys in the next one.